And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Quivs here, back on that daily Phasmo grind, trying to get up and get ourselves some new tier equipment. Got to hit that prestige at some point too. I've got like no badges and stuff, do I? No special badge, because I never finished anything. An intern is better than recruit, so let's go with intern, because they go that way, I think. Best guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's go with the black one. Now, there was one other thing that I discovered, or at least saw on someone's stream. I do have a badge. It's not a very good badge, but I have a badge. I actually have a badge. See, I got to level 748 before the update, which is not massive, but I got to level 748 before the update. So, you know, that's a thing. Yeah. Other than that, let's dive on in, because we got stuff to do. Because apparently I was short on something. Just make sure that looks right. Now, I'm not sure about this UV light. We might turn that back down to the glow stick if it becomes annoying. We'll have to see how it goes. Now, I am on amateur there because I was actually trying some stuff. We'll go to professional, so the ghost can wander around, which I'm not a huge fan of, but oh well, you know, that's a thing that you have to deal with. We could, I suppose, make a custom, couldn't we? Nightmare, Insanity, Challenge, Custom 1. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Start Insanity 0. No. Sanity Pill Restoration. Let's say 25. Drain speed 200%. Let's go 150. Sprinting off. On. Thank you very much. Quickly players move 100%. Flashlights. Yep. Lose items and consumables. Yep. Ghost speed. No. What the hell is this? Roaming frequency. How often the ghost moves around the environment. So high is a lot. Low. That's interesting. I wonder why that's like that. Do we care about how often it moves? I mean, I don't like how often it changes favorite room, so let's leave that off, but let's leave roaming on high. Interaction amount is high, medium, or low. Okay, but interacts low. Nah. High. Event frequency low. Chance for the ghost to trigger an event. Okay. They get worse, right? Friendly ghost off. Definitely don't want that. Grace period 0? No. What's the normal grace period? 5 seconds? Let's go with 3 seconds. Hunt duration high. That's fine. We'll leave that as long, because we're going to try not to get hunted. But if it happens, then it happens. I want all 3 evidences. I want a 100% chance of fingerprints. Fingerprint duration 120, that's normal, and contract. Setup time 0, weather, heavy rain, random. Doors starting open. Let's go with high. Number of hiding places, none. Let's go with low. Sanity monitors on, activity monitors off. No, sanity monitor should be on. Activity monitor should be on. Fuse box, I want that to start on because it's annoying. Fuse box visible off. That's actually okay. I'm okay with that. And we'll add in 1 cursed position. So that's, yeah, somewhere between professional and intermediate. I was going to say amateur, but no. Intermediate is between professional and amateur. Like, specifically. Save that as a preset and apply it. And let's head on into Tanglewood. Now, hopefully, I've managed to fix everything. My stream was terrible yesterday. Couldn't get anything going. The game crashed. But that's because Windows told me all my drivers were up to date. So when you're installing like NVIDIA and AMD, there's what most people refer to as bloatware, like extra software that you don't really need. And I just wanted to install just the video driver. So I let Windows handle it, and I tried to download the driver from AMD, which you can't do separately. But what you can do is you can start the installation process and then sort of cancel it before it commits. So it's already extracted all the drivers to your hard drive, and then you tell Windows to look in there for a new driver. And it did, and then it said my driver was up to date. So I'm like, oh, okay, Windows must have fetched the up-to-date driver already. So no harm, no foul. We'll go with that, and we'll just move on. But everything kept crashing. I couldn't get my stream run in properly, etc., etc., etc. And then I went back in and thought, you know what, screw it. I trust AMD. I'm not a big fan of the bloatware and stuff, but I trust them not to be, not to be horrible about it. Let's make this use the least amount of my system that it can. And yeah, it installed much newer drivers, and I have not had a problem since. And I managed to stream. I did only stream on Twitch for that second one because I was testing it out. But I managed to stream for a while, and it all worked. So fingers crossed, we are now at the point where everything just works. So it's Jason Marsh. I need a photo, motion sensor, and parabolic. And we can do all of those. Getting these bonus objectives really is the difference between a high-scoring and a low-scoring game. So we really should try to get those as often as we can. Now, let's see now. Jason, where are you? Now, the doors are all random. It is not the music box. Okay, Jason, you're throwing stuff that sounded like kitchen. Hi. And he hit this light. Now, I wouldn't mind knowing where the breaker is, and I should check for the voodoo doll. The breaker is here, the voodoo doll is not. We have the bone already. Now, it's kitchen or this room? These are the likely positions of the ghost at the moment. Oh, you are... You are bananas. You are absolutely and utterly crazy. No, okay, too slow for that. I'll probably miss it. God damn it. Alright. It's one angry ghost. I already copped a lot of sanity draining effects right there, so we will definitely have to check and see. No, actually, we're okay. A lot of stuff. I haven't seen EMF 5. I've seen EMF 4s already, which is pretty quick. Not 100% sure what ghost room it is, and I've got to try out this, which charges prints faster, but I don't know. The glow stick, just being able to throw it on the ground and get on with it. Alright, so it's hunting. That's a super early hunt. Demon. Can't be anything else. Didn't even get any equipment down. What the hell else hunts at that? Demon. 80% sanity and you hunted? You bastard. That's just cheating. Yeah. No. Could totally do a motion sensor real quick. Keep getting my frickin' throw stuff down button wrong. So I'm going to pop a motion sensor in there. Hopefully it won't special ability hunt again. But it'll probably trigger that eventually. We're just going to wait for that to happen and then go, because screw that. That's crazy. Yeah, don't often see that. Pretty sure there's no other ghost that can hunt at 80%. And I mean, probably above 80. 80's like the lowest that it gets to. So 82, 83 on average. So probably like 83%. It's got to be a demon. Demon!
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
So there we go, and we got one objective, which makes it, you know, that comes inside the multiplier, which gets us a bit more. Yeah, worth it. God damn. That was crazy. Just barely got into the map and boom, hunt. Got one set of equipment inside and it hunted. Let's go to Edgefield. Was not into that. Said we weren't going to deal with hunts, and then we had to deal with hunts. And I was stuck. Like, there was no way I was getting past that ghost to a proper hiding spot. So I was going to be looping it around the kitchen table, which is not something I'm good at. I do not know. Like, I've seen Insim and Psycho do that. I mean, I've seen Psycho loop a Revenant around the coffee table. So that was crazy. But I'm not that good at looping. So, you know, I was screwed there. I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I don't know the ghost's name yet. Holly. Holly, where are you? Is that the kitchen? Is that the coffee cup? There's two coffee cups. They're both there. What did it just throw and where was it? It's got to be the kitchen, right? Aha! Oh, I probably missed that knowing my luck. Anyway, no, I'm still got a bone and a cursed object to find. That was a light switch. And I wouldn't mind knowing where the breaker is. That was not centered. I might have only got a 2-star thingy shot for that. Breaker is not here. But I can hide there. So I mean kitchen, or it started in the kitchen anyway. Now again, I don't know where these cursed objects are anyway, so, you know, I'm just hoping and praying I can find it. Gonna have one quick look through the house. I still have not gotten around to actually looking up where all the cursed objects are, depending on what map you're in. I really should do that, but I haven't done that. It wasn't the mirror, right? I think the music box is in this last room? Like here? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. I don't know where to look for it. Let's check the basement for... there's a couple of options down here. I imagine the Ouija board would be here if it was going to be anywhere. It's always in the damn basement, or like a laundry or something like that. And no summoning circle. I have not had a summoning circle in forever. The breaker is down here, so I might actually leave these lights on, since we're not using many lights, since the ghost is right here at the front of the house, or, well, you know, the kitchen. Yeah, the kitchen, or one of these, the bathroom, or that utility room. Man, this light is poor. Right, Let's grab that and see if we can find the actual temperature of everything. We'll grab this and see if there's any dots. That is impossible. Can't see squat. Where's the light? There it is. Alright, temperature is going up. Poltergeist! We're done. We're done here. Thank you very much. I don't know how many of these I can take, but I'm going to try and take a lot of them. Interaction, 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 interaction. Thank you for that. And we already know what our ghost is, too. Now, I would have lost a bit of sanity for that, because that's a poltergeist throw. So when a poltergeist does a big throw like that, you actually lose a percentage for each item thrown. Now, it was only 3, but that was a poltergeist throw. It threw 3 things at once. It's often referred to as a poltergeist explosion. Parabolic mic we can do, although it's annoying. Yeah, let's get the parabolic mic then. You suck. You know that? You really suck. I want to sort of keep it pointed in that direction as much as possible. So that if it does it, I can hear it and get the hell out of here, because I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. Okay, now we're just waiting to see that. Yeah, don't want to do that. Don't have to do that. Got the bone. What the hell are these cursed objects? What the hell is the name of this house again? Does it say anywhere? No. Why doesn't it say? Oh, Edgefield. Okay. Let's try Google Edgefield cursed item locations. It's like the 3rd most Googled thing, and the 2nd one was a real place called Edgefield. Items and locations, blah, 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 blah. Oh, is this all of them? Excellent. Edgefield. I can't read that. It's so small. Okay, the tarot cards, the haunted mirror. Oh, and the key are all in the foyer. The living room has the music box. The utility room has the Ouija board. The basement has the summoning circle. This doesn't have the monkey paw on it. Damn it. Is there a new one that has the monkey paw on it? Okay, this one does not have... This one's got the monkey paw on it. Willow, Tanglewood, Ridgeview... What are we? Edgefield. Prison, Maple Lodge, Grafton, Edgefield. The monkey's paw is in the orange bedroom upstairs. The voodoo doll is in the large blue bedroom upstairs. Alright, what is my sanity? High-ish. High enough. Do I have my camera? No, where did I leave my damn camera? You suck. Angry poltergeist. Not normally this angry. I mean, it's a poltergeist. I suppose it is angry. There is a movie named after the damn things. I think I've seen Poltergeist as well. There's a whole bunch of these really old, like, scary movies where I've actually seen all of them. Large blue bedroom. Is that this one? No voodoo doll. Right. Monkey's paw is back here somewhere. Hopefully the ghost doesn't decide to hunt. Large blue bedroom. Orange bedroom is the monkey's paw. That's just... it's the kid's bedroom. Right, I see. I don't care about lights right now. I'm going to be leaving. Orange bedroom. That's this one. Monkey's paw? That is a big old negative. I don't see no damn monkey's paw. So what have I missed? It's not the mirror. It's not the tarot cards. Dude! Get that photo. Can't get that photo. Might have been a ghost event and I managed to... oh, that's not the right button. And I managed to slip outside before I pressed it. Living room is music box. Utility is Ouija board. It's definitely not... have I got no cursed possessions? I'm sure I don't have no cursed possessions. Oh, it is the music box. Cool. We're done here. Alright, hopefully I can kind of remember that for Edgefield. But yeah, that was killing my sanity. That was an angry, angry, angry poltergeist. Never seen a poltergeist that angry before. Yeah, I've only been going about 15 minutes. We got 2 ghosts, but they were extremely easy. We got a demon that hunted at 80-something%. So I got hunted, like, I brought 2 pieces of equipment in, went out, got 2 more pieces of equipment, and the ghost hunted. So that was a demon. And then in this one, I was looking for the ghost, and it threw 4 things at once. 3 things at once. So I knew it was a poltergeist. So we got 2 very simple... ooh, the new ghost writing book. 2 very simple ghosts. The new ghost writing book is the old ghost writing book. Now, larger interaction rate and range. So the ghost is A, more likely to write in it in the first place, and it's also a larger range that the ghost can interact with it from. So very nice, very nice. Yeah, that should all work out good. Let's see now. Should have added everything as per usual. Yeah. Excellent. Let's do Ridgeview. Right. Ridgeview. Where are the cursed items in Ridgeview? Okay. The tarot cards don't see on this map anywhere. Oh. In the foyer as you come in on the table behind the door, where the key is. What else we got here? The Ouija board is in that utility off the dining room. The haunted mirror is on the table above that lamp near the stairs down to the basement. Summoning circle is in the basement. That's not surprising. The voodoo doll is on the chair next to the piano. What else have we got? The monkey's paw is upstairs in the boys' bedroom. So upstairs and to the right. And the music box is in the girls' bedroom. Upstairs and to the left. Okay, let's see how much of that we can remember. Alright, let's grab that and that and that. Donna Buckley. EMF should be good. 25%. Hopefully we don't have to do that at all. And 3. Hopefully we don't have to do that at all. You know me. Let's not get hunted if we don't have to get hunted. Especially at this early stage. I mean, you know, maybe when I'm a higher level and I'm running out of things to do and I'm looking for more entertainment, we'll play more risky. But for now... this is all about how do you level up? Well, the first way to level up is don't die. Alright, so it's not tarot cards because that's not there. It is the mirror. So we can quickly grab that. And then I can... Donna, where are you? Nada. Alright, now I'm looking for a bone and the ghost. And hopefully while looking for the bone, the ghost will make itself known. Or, you know, we could find the bone real quick and still have no idea where this ghost is yet. Alright, let's check if the breaker's back here. It is not. Don't have that hiding spot. I think I maybe heard something get thrown there, but I do have that hiding spot. Don't be a basement ghost. Basement ghosts suck. Can't hide down here either, but we do know where the breaker is. Ah. Basement ghost. Just what we didn't want. Could be worse. We could have not known where it is for ages, but now we do, so now we can set ourselves up because we've got the cursed object, we've got the bone photo, we've got hopefully one 3-star interaction photo. Yeah. And we know where this ghost is. And our sanity stayed high, so nothing untoward's happened. Let's try the book. I mean, it always sucks when you walk in and like you cop 3 or 4 ghost events and then, you know, your sanity's already shot and you barely started. It's like, I don't even know where the ghost room is and I've got no sanity left. Yeah, sometimes that happens. It seriously sucks, but sometimes it happens. There's a book. Luckily the... Did you just urate me? You just urated me, didn't you? Oh, and it's throwing stuff like mad. Let's see what my sanity looks like. If I lost about 15% sanity, I was on 90 something when I went down there. So Ure, that is the 3rd ghost that has given itself away in minutes. Oh, or is it the twins? No. There's no changes in pitches there. It's super active, but there's no changes in pitch. Wow. Did it tip my camera over? Because that's just black. I don't see anything. Alright. Let's have a look-see now. Ure. Would be orbs, freezing and dots. So let's get the dots in there. And let's drop the thermometer in there. And I think it's turned the breaker off because it's mean. And it did it twice. So it did another Ure event while I wasn't even present. Didn't know where my camera was. I mean, I did, but it wasn't close enough to be of any use. And, yeah, so there's supposed to be orbs, so we'll leave that there. It's black as pitch down there. That is amazing. Like, you can't see anything on that camera. I mean, I should see orbs, but that camera didn't see squat. I still can't see squat. What's going on? That camera is broken. Is the camera off? Oh no, you can just barely see the dots. That is so faint. But yeah, we definitely got Urade. Ghost. Ure. Orbs, freezing, and dots. Well, the dots is there. Orbs. I mean, unless it's not in this section, but in... Oh, no, there is only this section, because this isn't that other basement. This is this basement. This camera is terrible. There's nothing else I really want to do here. I think with another ghost just showing itself immediately, we're just going to go and go, well, that's that. Yeah. The Ure special ability is it 100% closes a door. So a door that is close to you, it will go from fully open to 100% closed. Most ghosts will just touch a door. So if it goes from 100% open to 100% closed, there's no other ghost it can be. And there, I didn't hear the door close or anything, but there was activity and stuff going on around me. And when I went up, that door was 100% open when I went down, and it was 100% closed when I got back to it. And the only thing that could have been Ure. Now, when it does that, it also lowers your sanity by 15%, and we just checked our sanity, and we were in the 90s. And when I came back to the truck, I was 75-ish. So, there we go. Absolutely 100% a Ure. Yeah, cool. All good. Add everything back again. Next, make sure everything is there. Yes, and pick a map. Now we're going to keep doing small ones. Now I don't normally do Willow because I don't like the map. Because hiding spots in it are weird because they're not real hiding spots. But I'm going to do it because I've got to get used to it. And it is one of the other small maps. And I shouldn't ignore any small map if I'm going to play just small maps. Should play all the small maps. Megan Emmett, Parabolic, Incense. Get the ghost to blow out a firelight. We might be able to get those two without having to deal with that. Reach 0% sanity once. Oh, man. Okay, I kind of know how to do that with some safety. Maple. I think I know where most of these are as well. Unlike the others. Just from watching InSim and Psycho, I think in this case I do kind of know where everything is. The tarot cards are right there. There you go. Probably that is a better photo. Don't know where the damn light switches are. That's going to be a problem. Gotta stop using all my sprint so early too. It's just asking for trouble. There's a hiding spot there. I think that's what that's meant to be. Do not see a bone. No signs of this ghost yet. Do all the upstairs checks first, and then we'll go downstairs if we have to. I don't know if that's always there. If not, that is the creepiest teleportation I've ever seen. I think you can hide there. Alright, Bone is probably downstairs somewhere. Oh. Don't know if that's always there either. Haven't heard squat from this ghost yet. Oh, and that hiding spot isn't there, but the breaker is here. Ah, hi. You've just been sitting in here this whole time waiting for me? Must have been a bit boring. Alright, did not find that bone, so I'm going to keep this with me on the way out and see if I can find it, and if not, maybe I just sort of missed it somewhere. I'll drop it at the door and we'll grab some extra equipment, and then we might come back for it later. Might have been like on one of the beds or on the couch or something, and I just didn't see it. But yeah, basement ghost in one of those little utility rooms. Nothing major happened to my sanity, so that's all pretty normal. Let's grab this and that. Yeah, this map's just pretty terrifying. It's it's so difficult to get around. There are so many spots where you can get caught and you can't hide if you do get caught there. G to drop that. Let's turn this off. Let's place that like that. Through it again, and my camera is miles away, but that's only EMF 3, so that's interesting. It is in there, but it's only EMF 3, so we'll head to the truck to look for orbs. Now, I mean, it is better to just look for orbs with the camera in your hand, but with the tier 1 camera, the screen is so small, it's horrible. I prefer to just head up to the truck, get a nice clear view, and see what we can see. Which didn't help with that Ure before, because this camera sucks. But there's the orb. So we have seen the ghost orb now. And I guess... well, we'll look for dots later. We'll get some more equipment in there to check for other things. Pretty quiet ghost. Pretty quiet. Not doing heaps. Doing bits and pieces here and there. I mean, it did show me where it was by throwing that spray can, and then it threw the spray can again to let me know it was still there, which was very polite and nice of it, but, you know, still not ideal. Alright, we really don't need the lights off anymore. Now, this is... can't place that. Let's throw it, and then place that better. Yeah, it's going down. It does seem to be hovering where it is, though. Yes. So, orbs, ghosts. Doesn't feel like anything yet, either. I mean, we've had 3 ghosts so far this stream, and all 3 of them have given themselves away by specific abilities that only a particular ghost has. Let's just watch this for a minute and see if we get any dots. But yeah, like the demon, super obvious. Poltergeist, super obvious. And the Ure, super obvious. It's like, wow, I didn't have to do anything, and they showed me exactly who they were. Oh, I thought I saw something moving, and then I realized it's the orbs. I can just barely make out the orb. Every now and again it goes past this dark bit of the bench and you can see it. But I'm not seeing any dots. Go with the second book and we'll grab this. So it is ghost writing. You get 2 photos, which is good for a non-consumable. It doesn't get used up. So you get, you know, freebies, essentially. It's not costing me anything to get 2 writing books down there and to get 2 sets of writing, which then amounts to 2 photos, which pays money. Now, it has touched the door, so it's a shame I didn't decide to bring the UV with me on this particular run. Oh, I'm still on. So that's what I was actually testing. How does the test text work? So if you don't have a microphone, you can use text to play this game. But we'll turn that off because I have a microphone. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Okay, now my microphone isn't working, so that defeats the purpose. Now it has written in one book, and then... two, and a 3? What was the 3? I don't know what the 3 was. So yeah, so now my microphone apparently doesn't work. So that's not great, because now we can't get Spirit Box, even if we could get Spirit Box. I suppose I could go back to text and use it and demonstrate how that works. But yeah, that's not ideal. Sanity's about where it should be, really. We did see the book once, and it has touched doors, so let's see about that. What are my objectives? Parabolic and firelight. Well, both of those are consumables. That's not. So we might try the parabolic and not the firelight, because... well, I mean, no, we should do the firelight. The only reason I bring it is for the objectives, because they're no longer as useful for preserving sanity as they used to be. They used to be very useful for preserving sanity because they keep you at 100%. It's just touched that, hasn't it? But yes, no longer do we get 100% sanity preservation. It's only a percentage, depending on what tier item you have. And neither tier is that good anymore. What else did I bring? Just that. That was dumb. Why did I bring just that? Let me go get my camera so we can take that book photo at least. Still got no real indication what ghost this is yet. There's nothing sticking out about it. It doesn't appear to be giving any evidence as to being one of those ghosts in particular. It's not super active. It's not entirely inactive. Oh, it wrote in a second book. So it's written in both books, which is good because I can get 2 photos. It's also written the same thing in both books, which is kind of strange. Drop that, check this. Oh, it's so close to freezing. I don't know whether that counts as freezing or not. Some people are torn as to whether it does or doesn't. Okay, now it is. Now it absolutely is. So we've got freezing, we've got ghost writing. We don't know if we've got Spirit Box, because apparently it breaks your mic if you were on text when you started the mission and now you're not on text. Which is weird because it doesn't break the other way, because it worked fine last night when I changed to text. Now we do have ghost writing, ghost orbs, and freezing. Oh, we know exactly what this is. It is the worst ghost imaginable. It is a revenant. Wonderful. So we're not going to bother with that at all. Screw them bonus objectives. I don't want to have to deal with a revenant in this house with such horrible hiding places. So, yeah, nah. Basically put, yeah, but nah. Okay. That is not too bad. Didn't even play with the cards. Could have played with the cards. There's always a risk of dying instantly, though, so I don't really want to do that either. None of them. Investigation bonus 100. 2.7. Yeah, not heaps. Very little money for photos. So not great, but it'll do. We didn't die. We're still progressing. We haven't lost any money. It hasn't cost us anything. We've done Willow. All right. The damn farmhouses. I hate the farmhouses. Oh, and I'm not counting Camp Woodwind either, because that's a terrible map. We got everything. We got everything. I hate the farmhouses. These places are terrifyingly creepy, even when fully lit. And they aren't fully lit. It's horrible. Like, I couldn't live somewhere like this. If someone says we're going camping, I've rented us a house and I turn up and it's this, I'd just be like, nope, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take $1,000 Uber and go home. Motion sensor, using incense. We could do all of that. That's a doable thing. Billy Buckley. Alright. Where are the things in this house? I don't know this one either, but I guess we'll check that afterwards. We'll do our initial sort of survey and see if we can find a ghost and stuff first. And see if I can find the bone around here. No. There is a place where I know that the breaker can spawn, so we'll go and check that straight away. I'm pretty sure the voodoo doll could have been here. I think. I'm not sure. Don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. And the breaker can be there, which it is. Okay, cool. So the breaker's there. Didn't find any cursed object here at all. I mean, besides all the things in this house that are just like, that is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Half of these portraits are just horrible. These houses are just freaking cursed. It heard me, and it didn't like it. So it threw a shoe. Just as I found the bone, I might add. Wow. I was about to say that light sucks, but that's because it just turned off the breaker as well. So if I'm real quick, I can grab that. And go, nope, 2-star, but I was too slow for the photo, so we won't get that photo. That's a shame. But we do know our ghost is in here. We've got our bone and photo. And there's no Ouija board. Not that I know that that's where the Ouija board would have been, but, you know, it might have been. There is no monkey paw. I do know the monkey paw is there, because we found that last stream. I think the Ouija board's in here. Maybe not. Everything else would be upstairs, I imagine. Let's check this guide again. Trying to remember what damn house I'm at. It's in the truck, tells you. Is this Grafton? Bleasdale? Grafton? One of them. This is Grafton. Cool. So this thing says Tanglewood, Willow, Ridgeview, Prison, Maple, Grafton. So, tarot cards are in the dining room. We didn't check that. The music box is in the foyer on the shelf. The haunted mirror's just in the between the living room and the foyer. And the Ouija board would have been in the room where the fuse currently is. The summoning circle is upstairs in storage. And the voodoo doll is upstairs in the nursery. Okay, that's pretty good. I reckon we can remember that. There's not that many more places to check. Let's grab that. And we'll get that to the room. And we'll check some of these other places for this cursed possession. So no music box. I assume it'd be on the shelf. I think that's what they were indicating. There's the haunted mirror. So that's what we've got. We've got the mirror. I can't... This flashlight sucks. Where are you? Is that it? That was it. Hi, dude. See what that did to my sanity, staring at the ghost like that. Man. That's crazy. He stuck around for a long time. You still lose the same amount of stuff. Depending on your difficulty, it changes how much insurance money you get, but you still lose the everything. Everything that you added is gone. Yeah, that's how that works. That's how it always worked. Yeah, they haven't changed it. A place like this in Narrow Court. Well, yeah. Like I said, I would have noped out. And I mean, you know me, I'm not normally scared by stuff like that, but thanks to this game, that's really changed my opinion on what is just way too haunted and way too creepy, and I don't need that in my life, and what is acceptable. Have you changed ghost rooms, or are you following me around? Oh man, I think it's changed ghost rooms, or it's following me. So we could be looking at a Wraith Banshee situation, maybe. Or... well, there's no orbs there, so... gonna have to do this. And we'll get the dots in there at some point, too. We're going to have to try and find the room with the thermometer because I don't see any other way of doing it. No, I haven't seen Nope, but I've watched all the things about it, so I do actually know everything about it and what's happening and what's going on and yeah, what the movie's about. So, I don't have to see Nope. It's not in here anymore. It's not in here. You're in the kitchen now, aren't you? Man, this light sucks. Temperature is rapidly dropping. It's knocking on windows. I want my EMF and the camera, which I can't because I've got too many things already. Might always have been the kitchen. There's always the chance that that first one was actually it following me. So it followed me the first time, and so I thought it was over here, because it was temporarily over here. But now it's actually in its ghost room, and is no longer following me around. Might do so again at some point, but it's not currently doing so. Alright, it's really cold already, which is kind of good. But we still don't know if it's freezing yet because it's too early. I need to grab my photo cam and keep it within that vicinity so that I can take photos when I need to. Dump that there. Stop using all my damn sprint. Sanity's not horrible, and it is touching doors, so let's take that to check it. I don't know whether the spirit box has been fixed, but that's alright, because we can check it in the truck. We don't actually have to... I can actually turn this on here as well. Knocked on a window, but that was ages ago. There's like 3 doors in here, so, you know. Nope. So nothing yet. We'll come back. Is this the farmhouse with multiple levels or just a second story? This is the one with just a second story landing. Yeah, it doesn't have the attic. Alright. Can you hear me? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Okay, it is hearing me, so that's good. Yeah, it's just got the second story landing up there, and that's it. Luckily, our cursed possession wasn't up there, nor was our bones, so we didn't have to go up there at all. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you throwing things? Are you another poltergeist? Because that was a lot of throw. Where's my damn camera? Where's the camera? Why have a camera if you can't find the camera? Something there is giving an EMF. Cool, okay, I got one interaction, that's fine. We didn't get Spirit Box yet. That's a door touch. Or a window. That's a door touch. Excellent. So, this is supposed to charge up faster. Which means it should be easier to get these photos. It is throwing stuff in that other room as well. So it's been active at range. Could be a twin. That's got to be a fresh one now, right? So I can get the interaction photo. No, I've got a fingerprint photo. Now I got an interaction photo. That's a new fingerprint. So now we charge that one. And take that photo too. We are one away. Have you changed rooms? No. Yep, it's going up in there. So you haven't changed rooms. You are in this room. You just like that door in particular. And that is a full stack of 3-star photos, including the ghost photo. That's about as good as it gets. Oh, I can't demonstrate now because I dropped it. I'll go back and get it and show you how it can tell. I can tell from the van that it's working. So, like the old Spirit Box, this has an indicator on it. So there's the power light, and then there's 2 more lights down in the bottom right of the sort of indication area. When I press V, that goes on to show it can hear my mic. And when the little red light goes on, that says the ghost heard the question but hasn't responded. Can you hear me? No. Where are you? Are you here? See that red light? Are you close? Are you friendly? Now, when the ghost responds, that light will go white and it'll make an actual response. The ghost will actually respond. The actual response is far easier to spot than the actual light because the light has a fair bit of delay on it, but the actual response is basically instantaneous. Right, so we have ultraviolet. I don't remember whether we have anything else. Do we have anything else? It's definitely that room. I think it wasn't freezing. It's very active. It's touching a lot of doors. It didn't close any doors or anything like that. So no Uray abilities. Where's my thermo? On the counter? On the counter. It's not freezing, and it's been in here a long time. It might have been a poltergeist. It might have been that poltergeist ability. There was a period there where it sounded like it threw a lot of things. The problem is it can throw one thing into another thing, and that can sound like that. And there isn't like mass chaos. Like it should be throwing more things by now if it was a poltergeist. There is an orb. There is an orb. Okay, yeah, that feels more like it. I'm going to say I reckon this was a banshee because it followed me around. It was in a different room to start with. And I don't think that room was its ghost room. I think it came to me in that other room when I was looking for the breaker. So a banshee, I believe, would be dots. Would be our final one. Banshee. Dots. So it should give up the dots eventually. Right, what were our objectives now? Cleanse the area using incense and a motion sensor. So we can totally do the motion sensor, and we'll just take a smudge stick in and we'll use it once we're actually in there. So yeah, the Banshee's unique ability is it walks towards you. I reckon there's going to be a good spot for you, and we'll just drop this right here. They walk towards you across the map. So no, you absolutely have to be in the room with the ghost with the light off to get Spirit Box. But you can get the Spirit Box to tell you that it can hear you. That's all that it does. That's all that that little red light is showing you. As that it heard you, and that is a valid question that the ghost would understand. It's not telling you there's no ghost there. It's not telling you there is a ghost there, etc., etc. It's just showing you that, yes, the ghost would have understood if you were actually in the ghost room with the ghost. Now, the ghost can also choose not to respond, even if it is a Spirit Box ghost. The higher your tier of Spirit Box, the greater the chance that the ghost will respond is. This is a tier 1. It's extremely low. It's almost impossible. It's a very, very low chance that the ghost is going to respond. What we're looking for right now is dots, because this is... It's got to be a Banshee, right? Obake. Well, Obake would have given us a 6-fingered fingerprint, which we haven't seen. Not to mention where we got the ghost photo. The ghost was over here. That's not near the kitchen either. That first interaction is all the way over there, in that bedroom. It's got to be a Banshee. This is just not an Obake, and a Hantu, it would have... The temperature would have gotten colder by now. It still hasn't gotten cold enough. Alright, let's go light that incense stick, which will make the ghost very active and very upset. But, you know, sucked in, you get that. Still haven't seen the dots. I don't know if it's here. Are you here? Can you give us a sign? Alright, it is here, so I can smudge. Run around the room in a big, big circle. And we should have got that objective. Absolutely got that objective. Right. Now the last thing we have to do is we actually have to see dots. Or we can check for the Hantu quickly. Let's check our thermometer again. Now the ghost is going to be active. Because it's going to be upset. Because we just... It's very upset. I don't know where it is. Might be in the next room over. Alright, but it's still not freezing. And that wouldn't have done much to my sanity. In fact, the temperature is rising. It's changed rooms again. Or it's just not in this room anymore. Yeah, it's fallen again. So it wandered off. Because it's following me around. It's totally following me around. That is a Banshee. There is no other explanation for its behavior. Sanity was getting a bit low. Ideally, what I'd like it to do is stay in that room and just give me the dots real quick. Camera's pointing right at it. All I have to do is see it once. But based on behavior, that's a Banshee. It's followed me all over the house. It's active when I'm around. It's already given 2 out of 3 of the evidence. Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, that's going to be a perfect game. So long as this is a Banshee and not something stupid like a Mimic, which I believe was a possibility. Could have been a Mimic. Don't be a Mimic. Phew. Banshee. So that should be good, because that should be a perfect investigation bonus. I don't think I've ever had one of those before. Certainly not since the update. So yeah, that was a big, big difference in experience. And I did a daily. Whichever daily that was. Fantastic. Yeah, the ghost events and the hunts. The footsteps. Ghosts don't make footsteps when they're not hunting. When they're hunting. When they're not hunting. Yes. Ghosts. When it's a ghost event, the ghost will sing or it'll make weird noises, but it stands still. It doesn't make any noise. It's just standing there. It's not doing anything. It's just singing at you. You know that it's not hunting. If it's hunting, then the ghost makes footsteps. It's as simple as that. Even when the ghost is doing a ghost event, when it comes towards you, I don't think you hear the footsteps. It is very much also an experience thing. Like the more you do it, the more familiar you become with which one is which. And I'm getting familiar now. All right, Bleasdale. So this is the one with the attic. Don't like this one either, but oh well, we're going to do all the maps.
All right, we're here.
How else do you know that it's a ghost event?
Before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings.
Dunno.
Please remain careful.
Mostly you just get a feel for it. It's not always immediately obvious, and sometimes you'll start to run. And even the best players I've watched will sometimes start to run. Use cursed possessions. I've never used cursed possessions. Complete challenge mode. I've heard this challenge is terrible. It goes to blow out a firelight. Can do that. Evidence the paranormal with EMF. Well, we'll probably do that. And capture a photo of the ghost. Difficult, but not undoable. Helen Wilson. And it's this goddamn map. Now, I don't know where the cursed objects are. We'll do that after our first initial run. The first thing I really want to do is kind of find out where the breaker is. And maybe the bone and the ghost room. If I can get those two things, we'll be alright. Big carriage clock. I'm pretty sure the voodoo doll was in here on that shelf. On that chest. But I'm not 100%. But there wasn't any bone in here, was there? No. No sign of a ghost yet. This is the lounge. I think the switch is here, yes. God, this house is so dark. Yeah, so they lightened up a lot of the map in a previous patch. And then in this latest one, they just darkened the hell out of it again. In a previous patch, they're like, oh yeah, we increased all the light in like Grafton and Bleasdale. And it's like, yeah, cool. Grafton and Bleasdale were, you know, more playable because they weren't so horribly, horribly dark. And then they're like, oh yeah, for this patch we rebaked the shaders so that lighting is more realistic, which made Grafton and Bleasdale pitch black again. Why the hell would you have a teddy bear there? It's a really odd place to have a teddy bear. I mean, why? What purpose does that teddy bear serve? Okay, the breaker is back here. And I do not have these as hiding spots. That's sad. It's going to be an attic ghost. That's an exterior door, so we don't need to worry about that one. Because there's not a room behind there. And we found nothing down here. That's an exterior door. Clock is so loud. No bone. Nothing out of place. No cursed object yet. Again, not that I know where I'm looking, but there's a bone, and there's crap all over the floor. Oh no, wait, I'm still looking for a cursed object, so I might just look around the rest of the spots where, you know, where would I be if I was cursed? man. Spam. Alright. The hell do you report people again? No. Alright, I'll have to do that in a minute. I actually think I might have made you guys moderators, so if you can work out how to report that dude, that would be great. I definitely don't want spam on my channel. So ignore the damn dumb bots. Is it this door? No. It's too late now. Which door was it? This door? Still haven't seen a cursed object yet. It'll be upstairs, because why not in the creepy attic? Why would you put a cursed object somewhere nice and friendly where anyone can find it without having to be slightly terrified? No, you put it up in the creepy attic where you have to be properly terrified. Good golly, it's dark up here. I can't see a damn thing. Nah, no idea. Alright, let's get out of the house. I didn't know what was the thing. Oh, the spam people. Yes. They are definitely a thing. Right, now, how in the world do you... Aha. Gone. Don't have to deal with that no more. Yeah, so you get people and they will pop spam in your chat, which is very, very annoying. I don't even know what that guy was about, but yeah, he was selling something, and you don't sell things in other people's chat. I got banned from Insim's channel for like a month because I saw something cool, and then I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to go try that out on stream. And that was bannable because I've now advertised my stream in his stream. I did point out that, hey, I was just excited, and I kind of didn't think of that. I wasn't even aware that that was, you know, a bannable thing. And he unbanned me like 2 days after I got banned and said, yeah, just don't do it again. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, it just didn't occur to me. I was just excited because you just showed me something really cool, and I wanted to go and play it, and I wanted to show other people, so I was going to stream it. Wasn't really any thought involved. Now, I'm not sure if it's in this room anymore. It touched other doors. It might be following me around. It might be in that corridor. I should really get the temperature probe in there. Thermometer in there, and that'll give me a bit more of an idea of whether it's actually in that room or just somewhere close. Sanity got a bit low, but I was walking around in the dark a lot. I am gonna... Yeah, because those are pretty low amounts these days. I'm not using them for much. Let's take this, because if it touches a door, maybe that'll help. Yeah, that's like the second spam I've ever got. The other time I've got it, I wasn't online. I wasn't streaming. Temperature's dropping rapidly. It's in this corridor. You suck. Why be in the corridor? Why not be in a room like a nice ghost? Why do you want to make things so damn difficult? Oh yeah, I forgot to look to see if I could find where the cursed objects were. Did I turn that off? I did. Got way too many lights on here. Don't know whether this is me or the ghost. If it is, it ain't no meh. Okay, it's not dropping any more. Ah. That was the ball. Frick is the ball? Where did I drop my camera? Oh, I left it in the damn truck. Check for Obake. Nope, still 5 fingers. So an Obake is another one of those ones that can rarely just give itself away by being 6-fingered. Doesn't do it all the time, but every now and again, you know, you'll go and your very first fingerprint will be 6 fingers, and it's like, well, now I don't have to do anything. And yeah, that's exactly what happens, and it's pretty cool when it does it. Damn it. Alright, I'm not going to get a lot of photos because I'm just not a torch-dropping person. Maybe when I get the night vision, I might be more inclined to do it. But for now, no, not really. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Did you turn the breaker off, you cheeky... Where was the breaker? I don't even remember where the breaker was. It was all the way at the back. Alright, we'll go around the back way to get there. I'm not going around the front way to get there. Waste my sanity. I just took medication. Ha! Think you can get me to walk around the dark, do you? Alright, I can pick my camera back up now because I don't think I've got anything else major that I'll need to get up there. Blow out a firelight. Well, that'll be 2 things, and I've got 2 free hands. Damn it! Fine. Still no photos. Really got to get that camera back in there somehow so I can get some photos. Especially this being a UV ghost. I mean, it's going to leave me lots and lots of photos because it's a UV ghost. I mean, it's just knocked on the damn window. And I don't have a camera! Go away. Still not an Obake. Still not EMF 5. Disappointing. Child ghost model, keep an eye on that. I'm not sure if the Obake can change ghost model during ghost events. I think it only does it during a hunt. So other than the 6-fingered fingerprint evidence, I'm back down to the sanity I was when I took the last freaking medication. Other than the 6-fingered evidence, the other thing it can do is during ghost hunts, it'll rarely change ghost model just for a single blink. So the ghost normally blinks during hunting, but during the hunting, it can blink once as an entirely different ghost. Oh yes, what the hell is the name of this map again? Bleasdale. Grafton, Maple, Prison Ridge, Tangle, Willow. I've gone the wrong way again. Bleasdale must have been further down, not further up. This one doesn't have a convenient index. Right. On the first floor. The music box can be in the back of the living room. The tarot cards are on the desk in the office. And the Ouija board is in the workshop. Upstairs in the attic, there's either the summoning circle. Nope, just the summoning circle or the fuse box, actually. But anyway, the monkey's paw is in the master bedroom upstairs. upstairs, which is just before the stairs to the attic. And then right in the corner on the second floor, past the upstairs bathroom, there's a voodoo doll. All right, we'll see how much of that we can remember, and we'll try and get it. And now I can finally get back in there with the camera. It did blow out the firelight. Excellent, excellent. So it's done that. Other than that, we don't have any real evidence or anything yet. Well, we do have UV. We know it's ultraviolet. So there's that. Right. So in here can be something. I've already forgotten what was supposed to be in here. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. Voodoo doll? Just chilling out? No. Okay. I was worried for a split second. What the hell? Summoning circle? Don't see a summoning circle. It's so dark. I can't see anything. Man, what I wouldn't do for a better torch. I mean, I can't even find the way down. There it is. Oh, it turned the light off. Right. Jesus, it's dark. Nope, too slow. Okay, now not too slow. Not an Obake's fingerprint. And we got a photo of it, which is great. It's well below freezing. So there's that. Oh, those are not nice. None of those are pleasant ghosts to deal with. And I've been very blasé about my sanity and stuff. And those are all horrible, horrible, horrible ghosts to deal with. So let's see if we've got any orbs. Kimon Orbeez. I definitely have to keep my sanity high. Those are, like, the gin's terrible. Got an orb. Now, Mimic's already a possibility. Now, what would the Mimic be? Spirit box. So, for those who don't know, the Mimic mimics other ghosts. It periodically changes between which ghosts it is mimicking. But one of the things it does is it always produces ghost orbs evidence, despite the fact that ghost orbs aren't its evidence. This applies when you have a custom difficulty with 0 evidence. So if you set the evidence that the ghosts give to 0, which means the ghost will give you no evidence, and you go in with a camera and you see ghost orbs, the only ghost it can be is a mimic, because a mimic will mimic ghost orbs even when set to no evidence. Right. So there is a possibility of a mimic here, otherwise it's a Hantu. Does kind of feel like a Hantu, I will say that. But I mean, this could be a mimic, so I do kind of have to go up there and check the spirit box again. My sanity is dropping, and a revenant... Well, a revenant's not an option. Actually, a Hantu wouldn't be so bad, because I would be able to loop a Hantu. So that was possibly a massive waste of a sanity pill there. So a Hantu is only fast in its ghost room, which is why it will keep turning the breaker off like it's done now. Which is why I will go around. It's fast in cold rooms. So long as you keep the breaker on, The only cold room in the house will be the Hantu's ghost room, where it will be very fast. Let's not beat around the bush. It's really fast in its ghost room. But in every other room in the house, so long as the breaker's been on for a nice long time, it'll be nice and slow because they're too warm. The Hantu also has the unique hunting peculiarity. There are a few ghosts that do, but the Hantu is one of them. It does not speed up. So it doesn't matter how long you are in visual range of the Hantu, it doesn't actually get any faster. Only temperature affects it getting faster or slower. Now that should be an interaction, I hope. No, I got the fingerprints somehow, so I should still be able to take the interaction. Yes, excellent. Now we can try the spirit box again. Where is it? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you close? Are you here? Are you friendly? I thought I heard the window again. I've already got that one. Now I am going to stick around, try and get a few more photos because I did just spend a sanity medication. Now we've got the orbs. It is freezing. Let's just make sure it hasn't moved rooms. Super freezing. I mean, this is looking very Hantu-ish. It's very unlikely that much... Like, we did a lot of spirit box testing there and didn't get it. So, it's really, really likely to be a Hantu. Which means we're also relatively safe. Like, I mean, I don't have enough lights on to be really safe looping the ghost, but it will be slow everywhere but this room. It'll be super fast in this room, and everywhere in the house it'll be slow, and I should be able to pretty much just run away from it. So we should be okay. And as long as it keeps doing this, we will stick around and get these photos. One more, and we're out. Anything you want to do now? Can you give us a sign? Ghost photo would be great. It's the only thing I don't have yet. Well, yeah, the demon hunted me immediately in Tanglewood. I had to hide behind the kitchen counter, and I was going to loop it around the kitchen counter, which I've never actually done. I know how to do it in principle because I've watched InSim and Psycho do it on their streams, but I've never actually done it. But I thought I was going to have to do it. But luckily, it never randomly came into the kitchen and spotted me, which was good. So I have been hunted by that. There have been a couple of other hunts as well. There were other hunts, but I've managed to get to safety. But yeah, I haven't died since the update. There's that. Can you give us a sign? Let's use the name. What's the name? Helen. Helen, are you here? Helen Wilson. Give us a sign. Could have gone walkabout. Oh, still super cold in here. What's that? That's a new one. Okay, cool. Well, I'll either get an interaction or a fingerprint of that. I don't really care which. It's not a perfect game because we wasted one photo. Didn't get a ghost photo. But I'm happy to say we got a ghost. That is a Hantu. I would absolutely say that is not a mimic. We spent way too much time with the spirit box. There's a lot of sanity to have lost. Is it a mimic? If it's a mimic, what was it mimicking? It's a mimic mimicking a Ure, but it never fully closed the door. It only partially closed doors. What else could do that? Poltergeist ability, Jinn ability. Could have mimicked the Jinn ability, but I think the Jinn ability is more than that. I'm gonna say Hantu, but reserve the right to go, or a mimic. That's a pretty big reservation there. But yeah, there's something weird went on with the sanity there. I'm not really sure. I might have spent too long in the dark wandering around trying to find the cursed object. No, so it was a Hantu. We didn't find the cursed object, but that's alright. We didn't need that photo. We didn't get a ghost photo. But yeah, pretty decent with the multiplier there. It's not going to be another level, but it's going to be close. Alright. Used a few consumables there, so we need to buy them. And we can go back to Tanglewood. I was mimicking your mum.
Right. Check the equipment and get it done before investigating. Nothing to report.
Alright.
Looks like whoever was here.
Mary Baker, motion sensor. Incense while it's chasing someone. Screw that. Find evidence of the paranormal with the EMF. Almost certainly. It is freezing, which means it's snowing outside, because I've already got breath in the truck. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Something, something delightful. Oh yeah. Hi. Well, there's, you know, that occasionally. So EMF 5, don't forget that was EMF 5. There's a good chance I will. It's not tarot cards. It wasn't the mirror. It is not the monkey paw. It is not the voodoo doll. Breaker is in the garage, so I might leave those two on. What else am I looking for? Music box. It's not the music box. Summoning circle and Ouija board. There it is. Now, it's a daily to play with this thing, and I've got to get hunted, so we might play hide and seek later, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. Yeah, I got it. I wasn't going to say anything because it's cruel. Very accurate, which is problematic. I mean, I have been much more stable since I moved out on my own. Everything has been a lot easier. Alright, now I don't know if it's in one of these rooms or just here in the corridor. Where's my EMF? That's weird. The temperature's going up. And up. Damn it. That was a 4. And up. And down. Okay, it is here. Let's see what happened to my sanity from that. Just a regular amount. That's not an airball event, so that doesn't rule out Oni yet. Wow. Can't see squat. Next tier of camera will be really nice. Don't see any orbs there, but I mean, this is... The thing about that room is that it could be over here on this side, which makes it harder to see. Like, it could be right here in front of the door. Is that not on? Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh yeah, I already forgot that we had EMF 3 already. I really should be checking these for what's-his-face as well. It's not freezing, but it's cold. Should be checking these for UV. So we'll grab that next. Along with the spirit box, which we'll try straight away. I don't see any orbs. No UV, and it's touched heaps of things, so it's not an Obake avoiding giving me UV, it's just no UV. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? It's extremely active. Where's my photo cam? I think it's this door. Man. Oni? Oni's an option. Is it freezing yet? I don't think it's freezing. We didn't get Spirit Box, did we? It's getting really close to freezing, and it's so active. I'm going to say it's an Oni already. Like, it's an Oni. Photos, how have we done? Interaction, bone, Ouija board, interaction, miss, interaction. Damn it. Yeah. Oni charts look like that. Because they are crazy. Let's get a... I've got the camera, that's why. Alright, I have to work out now if it is an Oni, what actual evidence are we looking for? Don't see any dots, don't see any orbs, right? Evidence. Ghosts. If it is an Oni, we're looking for it to get to freezing and looking for dots. Now, dots is horrible because not only is this dots projector a very small dots projector, but the actual percentage chance that the ghost will actually do dots is also lower. The higher your dots tier item, the more likely the ghost is to actually do dots. So yeah, sometimes it's extremely hard to get the ghost to do dots. It's at least in that vicinity now, which is good. And that was dots. So we got the dots as well. So yeah, it's an Oni. It's not going to be... I mean, it could be a Goryo or... It could be those other ghosts. I bet you I go in there and it's freezing. It's not freezing. What are you? It's not freezing yet. Wraith. Be spirit box. Maybe. Goryo. It's not ultraviolet. I can absolutely rule out ultraviolet, so it's not a Goryo. Raiju. Orbs. Could be hard to find orbs. Snowing inside. Nah, it's looking out the window there. That's why you can see it. Hard to find orbs. Hard to find orbs is a distinct possibility here. Turn the light on as soon as I step in, so I'm not dealing with sanity loss. Let's go that way. There's no orbs there. So why isn't it freezing? Because it's a wraith. What was wraith again? Spirit box. You a wraith? Still not freezing. You're not a wraith. Definitely no UV either. Wraiths cannot step in the salt. Feels more like an Oni than anything else. Still don't see no orbs. Alright, use cursed possessions. Well, I'm not going to do that, but get a Ouija board response could be a thing. How much sanity do I have? Heaps. Now, if it's a Raiju, and I get this wrong, it can hunt. If it's an Oni, I should be able to ask one quick question, and it'll be fine. No! That's not what I wanted to do. I tried to activate the Ouija board with my smudge stick out, but instead it just burnt the damn smudge stick. So let's try that again. How do you... Nope, and that lights a match. How do you activate the Ouija board? Okay. How old are you? How old are you? $40-something. Oh, I walked away. Goodbye. 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 Thank you. Okay, cool. We didn't break the Ouija board. We got a Ouija board response. This is a 46-year-old ghost, possibly a 466-year-old ghost, I'm not sure. But we did get a Ouija board response. Cool. So we did that. This is an Oni. This is a scary, scary Oni. My sanity's still high. I just don't want to. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Still into grinding. I want to get to higher levels of equipment, and then we'll start playing with stuff like hunts and things like that when we've got more reliable equipment is what I'm really looking for here. So I was right, it was an Oni. It was super active. That is Oni's thing. They are just crazy active. They do 1,000,001 things in a very short space of time. Better camera. Not that useful, actually. That's not anything I'm interested in. What do we got here? 29 for the next level dots. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. EMF we've already got there, so it's 52 for the next one we've got there with the book. This is 27. 36, wow. Got there with that already. 33 for the camera. 37 for the crucifix. 47 for the damn candle. Already got there with the light. 35 only for the tier 3. So that is the lowest one. So that's kind of nice, I guess. 41 to get a lighter. 45. 31. Yeah, we've unlocked this. We just saw that we unlocked that. So the only difference between this one and that one is if you don't drop this one, the ghost will find you if you're carrying it. I do know how to ID ghosts without much evidence. Most ghosts have some sort of special ability that is a tell. There are a rare few ghosts where their tell is extremely hard to find. So for example, a Goryo, there are very, very, very few ways to work out that this ghost is 100% a Goryo. Trying to think, what ways are there? There really isn't. The only way to work out a Goryo these days is to get all the evidence. If you are playing on Nightmare, where you only get 2 pieces of evidence, there are a couple of ghosts. I think it's a Goryo and... can't remember. Goryo and something else, and basically they are almost indistinguishable from each other. And if you get there, you are literally just guessing. You're at the point now where you've got to guess. The Goryo's special weakness is that it doesn't change ghost room. So if you are playing on a... oh, it doesn't wander out of its ghost room much either. So if you never see it in another ghost room, it's a Goryo. Now, my understanding is that it hardly ever wanders, which means it can, but it's going to do it like once per game. So the whole game, it might do it once. I might be wrong about that. It might be that Goryos cannot wander at all, and they have to stay in their ghost room for the entire time. Now, because a Goryo has to stay in its ghost room, that means it can't change ghost room. Because for a ghost to change ghost room, it needs to be in another room, at which point it makes the decision, you know what, I like this one better, I'm going to stay here. So one of the ways InSim discovered on a rare example that you can say this isn't a Goryo is if you've used the haunted mirror and you know which room is the ghost room, then you later use the haunted mirror and it's a different ghost room. You now know it's a Goryo. But there are other ways of working that out. For example, you can watch the temperature change. You can watch the temperature go up in the room that used to be the ghost room. You can see the activity change. You can just work out, hey, the ghost isn't here anymore. So that's, I mean, it's niche. And all it does is rule out that this isn't a Goryo. There is nothing that really confirms this is definitely a Goryo. Now, the other thing the Goryo does is it will not give dots when you're in the room. It'll only give dots when you're watching on the cameras. In single player, that's extremely hard to identify because 9 out of 10, I'm only going to catch the dots on the cameras anyway. In fact, I think I've only, since this update, seen dots in person once. So almost every other dots I've ever caught has been on the cameras. So yeah, Goryos, really, really hard to ID. Most other ghosts, relatively easy. They have something super obvious. And if you go back and watch the beginning of this stream, the first 3 ghosts gave themselves away. Whoops. Gave themselves away immediately. Close to immediately. So quickly that, you know, I could get out of the mission in 5-ish minutes, basically. And we were done. Because it was like, yep, that's that ghost. I'm done. See ya. Bye. Yeah, and I mean, it is very important to know your way around the ghosts. Because sometimes that's all you get. And also, if you want to play on more difficult difficulty settings, you might only get 2 pieces of evidence. And that might not get rid of enough ghosts that you are absolutely certain which one it is, without knowing what it is this ghost does that the other ghosts don't do. So you might need that to work it out. Otherwise, you might just never get there. And yeah, it's really important. And all of this stuff, like, I wouldn't know it if I didn't watch really good streamers. So InSim is one of the better ones to watch. He plays a hell of a lot and he really enjoys the game. He also plays with the developers, so he has a lot of input into the game. He's also, some of the pictures in some of the houses are pictures that InSim took when he was a kid, and some of the new voice lines on the spirit box are InSim, as well as Psycho. Now, it's a shame we're not on Tanglewood because I could have shown you the potato, but Psycho is also an extremely good YouTube and Twitch streamer who plays Phasmophobia. Now, the thing about Psycho is Psycho plays this game scientifically, so he will actually go and test stuff. So where InSim has some crazy amount of money, Psycho never has money because he's always dying because he's testing things. And sometimes to test things, you have to die. Gloria, are you here? Let's see if I can remember where these things are supposed to be. So the music box is supposed to be there. No music box, no bone. But yeah, if you really want to work out how to play this game, how to identify all the ghosts via all their little hidden bits and pieces of things that they do, you basically have to watch those guys. I would say there is no other way you're going to do it in a reasonable amount of time. You can get some indications from the journal, but the journal's not specific enough. It wants you to work this stuff out for yourself. And I didn't work it out for myself. I worked it out by watching other streamers, like I said, and good ones. Guys who really know what they're doing and really spend their time perfecting their art. Yeah, the journal just doesn't give you enough information. It gives you some, but it's not enough. It's very easy to misinterpret what's actually happening as maybe a special ability when no such special ability just occurred. Now, Monkey Paw is on this desk. No. Because apparently a evil Wishmaster wish item is a child's toy. I suppose when you have this many bedrooms and bathrooms, maybe it is. You know, when There's like two bedrooms in this entire... two bedrooms in this entire house, maybe three, that don't have an ensuite. But there's like 7 bedrooms or something stupid. So, yeah. Make of that what you will. Oh, I've got that one. That's interesting. Let's turn that on for now. Turn this on. Still got no ghost yet. I've already forgotten where the cursed items are now. Voodoo doll on this bed, I think? No. No ghost activity. Do we have a shade? We could have a shade. So I mean, that's 2 of the simple ones as a very quick example. The Oni and the shade are opposite. The Oni is super, super active. Wow, massive glitch there. It does a lot of things. The shade does almost nothing. Now, the shade's weaknesses are to do with when it can and cannot hunt. The shade can only hunt when your sanity is below 30%. That's an extremely low level of sanity. Alright, I don't remember what I didn't check for then. Cursed items in Edgefield? Did not look for the mirror. Not the mirror. Summoning circle in the basement, maybe. Music box in the living room. Ouija board in the utility. I would have spotted that for sure. Monkey's paw in the orange bedroom. We looked for that. Oh, it's not where I thought it was. It's on the changing table. And the large blue bedroom, yes, we did look in there for the voodoo doll. So it's either the summoning circle, or I looked in the wrong spot in the child's bedroom upstairs for the in the nursery for the monkey paw. No, so if it was going to be anywhere, it would be there. So summoning circle in the basement is almost certainly what's going on. We also haven't heard anything from anywhere else in the house. So there's a pretty high likelihood that it's down here anyway. I think that's my first summoning circle. Alright, I'm going to head back to the front door. Ah. Might have been too late on that. I hope not. I don't remember leaving that on to begin with, but apparently I did. I turned it off. So you're here somewhere. Are you just here in the corridor? Looks like you're here in the corridor or the kitchen. Nope, looks like it's the corridor. I thought you were in the basement. You're just right there. Getting a lot of foyer ghosts. Foyer. Yeah, let's get that in so we can double check that. I like to point it down the hall from the back here. Temperature is dropping fast. After an initial period of nothing, the ghost does seem to be very active now. Don't see any orbs from here, but again, this camera is not the greatest. Oh, wait, maybe I just saw one. Just above the lintel of the door. Yep, there's an orb there. That's really hard to see. This camera sucks. Alright. In a similar way, it's going to be extremely hard to get orbs, but not impossible, so we'll try and get some orbs. What did it just... Does not like that kitchen light. I'm not going to be fast enough, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to point it that way. Like that. Just watch it just for a few seconds. Anything, nothing. Cool. Let's go with that and that. It has touched a few doors, but it's been a little while since it's touched one. It's touched a lot of light switches. It should absolutely still be on this light switch. It is! Would you look at that? Okay. No, that's the one I needed to keep. That's the one I needed to drop. So that I can pick up that one. And now it's probably too late. Don't know what that was. Charge, 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 charge. Photo. Yay. Oh, it appears on that side. I was about to say Goryo, Obake, which would have been the actual word I meant. That's still not EMF 5. Okay. So far, we've got UV and orbs. Could be a banshee again. Dots. Bake would be EMF 5, and Hantu would be freezing. Let's turn the breaker off. Now, a Hantu will never turn the breaker on, but it will turn the breaker off. Now, where was the damn breaker? Was it in the garage? Was it in the basement? I think it was in the basement. Just past the summoning circle. Oh. I was wrong. Is that happening around me? Are you chasing me around the house? Where's my damn camera? It's too late. I was hoping for a fresh one. Still not freezing. Oh, no, wait, it is freezing. It's nearly -5. So that is a Hantu, after all. Unless it's a mimic. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? This is a Hantu. Oh, it's not here. Keep thinking it's here. It's not here. I'm getting close to Hantu's hunting range now. I believe they can hunt early in a freezing room. Might be wrong about that. Fresh one. Wait. Yep. Wasn't sure which door it was. That was a hunt? Ah, I just said it. I just said it. Well, there you go. That time, I didn't think it was a hunt. I thought it was a ghost event. I was looking for the ghost to take a photo.
Some jobs ready for you.
And I got the wrong ghost. It was a mimic. So yeah, it didn't matter what my sanity was there. It might have actually picked something. So it might have picked something that could early hunt. And I didn't get the spirit box, so I didn't know. That might explain why it seemed to be following me around at first. I might have been mimicking a banshee or a wraith earlier on in the game. Now we've lost a lot of equipment. $530 worth of stuff. But that's alright. We can afford that, because at the moment you still get way more money than you need. So this isn't the final balance for this patch. This is just, this is how we want progression to work. So at the moment, so long as you aren't dying like 5 deaths to 1 victory, you will have enough money to buy the tiers and the equipment as they unlock. Now, what they actually want to have happen is they want you to have to make choices. They want to make it so that the amount of money that you get is not enough to unlock things immediately. Or it is, but it's like, I've got the EMF unlock, but in 2 levels, the next tier of flashlight unlocks. I'm not going to have enough money to get that flashlight if I buy the EMF upgrade. I might save my money and get the flashlight upgrade. Or, you know, things of that nature. Essentially, they want it to be a meaningful choice. At the moment, it's not a meaningful choice. So at the moment, the amount of money you get is directly tied to the amount of experience you get. And when I say directly tied, they are the same. However much experience you get is how much money you get. That will not be the same when they have sort of finalized this era of the game before they go 1.0. So the final upgrades to horror will be, we are assuming, everybody seems to think, when they finally add the last upgrades to horror, they change the ghost models and stuff, that will be version 1.0 of the game that will be officially released. Sure, they will keep working on the game to make sure that, you know, it stays interesting, maybe even add more things after that, etc., etc. But it will then be time where DK could consider moving on to a new game. Maybe Phasmophobia 2, maybe a different game entirely. We shall see. He made money off this. But he made a lot of money at the beginning, and then he didn't make as much money during the life of the game. He still made money because there are still more and more people becoming interested in the game and buying it, but it's surely not the massive amount of money he made at the original, at the release of the game. So he was expecting, 30, 40 people that he knew to buy the game, and he was going to play with his friends, but he put it on Steam anyway, and then he sold millions of copies like day one, or not millions of copies. I think he sold like 100,000 copies or something day one, which was enough to make him a millionaire. And unlike most people where that happens to them and they take their money and run and make a whole bunch of stupid financial decisions and then end up broke again within a couple of months, he went, cool, I'm going to work on this game while I work on this game, and I'm going to put out some adverts to get me some serious coders and some serious graphics people, some people who actually know what they're doing. It's not like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he was an amateur. So he actually put out then to actually get some industry professionals to join his game. And he did. And now there's Lavender and CJ who work with him. And the game has moved forward leaps and bounds since then. He could not have achieved this level of refinement without them in this shorter time. He absolutely could have refined Phasmophobia to this level himself, but we would be looking at like a 2026 release of the game. Alright guys, so this is probably going to be the last one. How long's this stream been? Yeah, it's been over 2 hours already. I am getting pretty tired of sitting here doing this, being scared out of my freaking brain all the time. Don't ever think this isn't terrifying. I am scared. This game is scary. Motion sensor. We can get a motion sensor, sure. Tim Bishop. Goddamn mimics. I'm really disappointed now. That was horrible. Oh yeah, this map. This was my first ever game of Phasmophobia. It was on this map. I tell the story often. If you really want to know, go to my YouTube channel in a joint game with InSim. The glowing eyes off the lobby is going to be used for character customization. Oh, cool. Yeah, they did say about character customization and skins and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually, that they've already got some plans of where they're going to be doing it. What was I saying? Oh, yes. If you want to see my first ever game of Phasmophobia and how terrified I was, you can find it on my YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitch, you can just go to my About section of my thing, and you can find a link there to my YouTube channel. Go really, really far back in my videos, and there is a video of my first ever game of Phasmophobia in which I was absolutely and utterly terrified. It is really funny. To this day, I watch it and I find it really funny. It's just like, oh my god, was I ever that bad at this game? And yes, I was. I was really that bad at this game. And there have been times I have felt like that again. So yeah, spoilers, but my first ever game of Phasmophobia, I couldn't get into the house. I was too scared to come into the house. It's either the garage or here. I can get that photo. Cool. Alright, so we're still looking for your bone and your haunted item. So we'll come back to the ghost, but yeah, we're looking for this thing. Along with a bone, which can be down here, so I don't know why I'm walking away. Could be a bone down here somewhere. I think I've seen once where InSim had the bone spawn in the middle of the summoning circle. I thought that was kind of funny. It wasn't on this map, it was on another map, but yeah, it was just, there's the bone in the middle of the summoning circle. So yeah, unless this is a ghost that is following me around again, that is the ghost room, the garage, or that back room with the piano in it. We are going to make that assumption and find the bone, and then set up our equipment there, because that is a likely scenario. I mean, that's a decent assumption to make. It's not a bad choice. Still has the possibility of being wrong. But, you know, it's not super likely that we're going to be wrong there. Does that ball always start there? I always thought that was evidence that the ghost had been in one of the bedrooms, because that ball shouldn't be there. Am I wrong about that? Is that where that ball starts? Might have to look that up. Now, back when there was more bugs in the game, there were ways of getting into certain maps without going through the front door. Now, if you don't open the front door, the ghost never starts doing anything. It was part of the game that you have to actually open the front door for the ghost to become active. It still exists, and it has a position on the map. It will just be completely inactive until you open the front door. So people would use these exploits and get into the map before the door was open to check things like what is the initial placement of certain things. Now, I cannot find this bone. I did not find this bone. I don't know whether anyone else saw the bone, but I did not see the bone. So I'm going to give up on this bone. Dining room table, no. I was going to say, I swore I just heard it knock on the window. Can I get an interaction off that? I can. Good to know. I didn't actually know whether that was possible or not. Oh, dude. You are just giving up all the photos. Is that a keyboard? There's no computer here. Oh, there is. I have never seen that computer before. Are you an Oni? Is that a yes? Oh, I didn't get the computer. Crazy, crazy active ghost. I mean, that's, again, signs of an Oni. We don't know for sure. We haven't got anything else to go on except that it's a crazy, crazy active ghost. Now, we haven't got EMF 5. I think an Oni's got EMF 5. So that might be the one exception. I mean, I ate that pizza so long ago. Why am I still burping? It is going down, so this is almost certainly the room. Oops. That's all we've got so far. Orbs, we don't know anything else. It's touching a lot of stuff. I think it can leave UV fingerprints on the piano these days. It used to be one of the problems is that there wasn't really much. There were some areas where there just wasn't enough spots for UV. They wanted to increase that, so they added things like UV fingerprints on the piano. No, that's not where I wanted to put it, damn it. I want to put it here, pointing that way. Still not EMF 5. Still not freezing. I don't think I've got any photos left. I think that's it. I think I missed one because I didn't get the keyboard. I've got one left. What a ghost. It's going to make up for that last game without even trying. Alright, let's grab that and that because that is the last evidence item. And if there is fingerprints on the keyboard, I guess we'll be pretty much there. I don't think there's much left to do. That's a negative. Is that a Jinn event? Okay, so nothing happened. I didn't actually see anything happen, but okay, that's UV, so it's all over the keyboard there. Hopefully I can take this photo. Okay, we are out of photos, my guy. It is freezing, it is UV, it is ghost orbs. Ah, man, that's a mimic again. Ultraviolet freezing. It's a Hantu or a goddamn mimic. Now, we haven't even tried the spirit box yet, and I'm worried about my sanity. If this thing mimics a demon, I'm going to be pissed. If it's just a Hantu, I'll be happy. If this thing is a mimic again, and it decides to do something clever, like mimicking a demon and hunting, oh, I'm going to be so angry. You have no idea. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Okay, this time I think it's just a Hantu. There was that one thing where it did something and I couldn't see what it had done. It didn't appear like anything in the room had actually moved or done anything. But my sanity wasn't affected by it either. Nah, I think it's a Hantu. I think we've got him. Because it'd have to be Spirit Box to be a mimic, and otherwise we have these three evidences. Now, ghost orbs are the only one that can be faked. And I mean, they are there, but they are hard to... They are impossible to see with a light on. Let's not beat around the bush. And I've got nothing else that's going to give me whether this is a mimic or not anyway. Yeah. I'm going to say it's a Hantu. There's the ghost orb again. We really tried with the spirit box. Yay, we got him. Good. Good. Okay, this time we actually got that Hantu. Got a lot of photos. Basically, yeah, I mean, it cost me 580. So I made, I was, you know, I made enough money to make up for that other game. Would have been nicer to have made more money. And now my money should no longer match my level. Wouldn't have anyway, because when you buy stuff, of course you lose money, while you don't lose experience for that anyway. But yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. But that is going to do it, guys. That is enough Phasmophobia for me for one day. I will point this out. So it's not a great level. It wasn't, you know, a bunch of stuff. I didn't get anything else. But I do have the badge to show that I played before the update. And that badge is present on my arm for everyone to see when I play multiplayer, which I hardly ever do. So yeah, we're a bit away from that. I still haven't collected all the tarot cards because I really don't like playing with a tarot deck. I haven't got a hanged man. I haven't got a priestess yet. I have got everything else though. But yeah, I've got all the bones now, which is nice. I didn't have all the bones before. I think that's all the bones. So that's pretty cool. I didn't have all the bones before. Yeah, you can see here what a lot of the upgrades look like, and how massively advanced things actually get to. But yeah, we will get to those as we get to those. They are a damn sight far away for now, but we'll get there eventually. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream. If you do and you are watching on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's the ones that help me out the most over there. If you're over on Twitch, hit that follow button. Now, if you are watching on YouTube, you'll notice you can't chat, but you might have seen people's chat appear on the screen. You need to jump over to twitch.tv /quivs_AU, because I'm the Australian Quivs, or otherwise, right at the top of the homepage for my channel, you can find a link. It's pretty easy. It used to be on my banner, but it's not on the banner anymore. It used to be a little Twitch icon you could click, but now it's not. It's just a normal text link. But you can still click it. It still does that. It has that functionality. Anyway, yeah, if you're on Twitch and you want to find my YouTube page, I've mentioned before, you can just find it in my About section. Other than that, guys, thanks you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which will probably be sometime tomorrow before I go to work. You'll have to work it out from your own personal time zone. It's currently 8:40 now, 8:40 p.m. here now. I have to leave for work at about 3:30, so probably expect me at about 1 o'clock to do a stream if I have enough time. I will caveat that with if I have enough time. All right, guys, take it easy. See you in the next one.